Have you ever noticed that after eating something sweet, you feel good for a short moment, and then suddenly your energy drops? At first, everything seems fine. You might even feel a small boost of energy. But not long after that, your eyes begin to feel heavy. Your body starts to slow down. Your mind feels foggy, as if someone quietly turned down the brightness inside your brain. This experience is incredibly common. Millions of people around the world feel this way every single day, often without realizing what is actually happening inside their bodies. Most people blame stress, some blame lack of sleep, others think it is just aging or a sign that their body is getting weaker. But very often, the real reason is something much simpler and much more overlooked: sugar. Sugar is everywhere in modern life. It is in desserts, candy, soda, and snacks, but also hidden inside foods that many people believe are healthy. Breakfast cereals, flavored yogurt, sauces, energy bars, and even bread often contain more sugar than we expect. Because sugar is so common, we rarely stop to think about how deeply it affects our energy levels. When you eat sugar, the process begins almost immediately. The moment sugar enters your mouth, digestion starts. Unlike protein or fat, sugar does not require much effort for the body to break down. It quickly turns into glucose and enters your bloodstream. This happens faster than most people imagine. Within minutes, your blood sugar level begins to rise. At this moment, many people feel a sense of relief or pleasure. You may feel slightly more awake, slightly more alert, or temporarily less tired. This is why sugary foods are often used as a quick fix for fatigue. When you are exhausted in the afternoon, reaching for something sweet feels natural. Your brain associates sugar with fast energy. But this energy is not stable. It is not designed to last. As your blood sugar rises quickly, your body responds by releasing insulin. Insulin is a hormone with a very important job. Its role is to move sugar out of the bloodstream and into your cells, where it can be used as energy or stored for later use. You can think of insulin as a key that unlocks the doors of your cells, allowing glucose to enter. When you eat a small, balanced amount of sugar along with fiber, protein, or fat, this system works smoothly. Blood sugar rises gently, insulin responds calmly, and energy remains relatively stable. But when you eat a large amount of sugar, especially by itself, the situation changes. The blood sugar spike becomes sharp and sudden. Your body senses this as a problem. To protect you, it releases a large amount of insulin very quickly. Insulin pushes sugar into your cells rapidly, sometimes faster than your body actually needs. As a result, blood sugar levels can fall too low, too fast. This sudden drop is what many people experience as a sugar crash. During a sugar crash, your brain is usually affected first. The brain depends heavily on a steady supply of glucose. It does not store much energy on its own. When blood sugar drops suddenly, the brain senses danger. It sends signals that something is wrong. These signals often appear as fatigue, sleepiness, difficulty concentrating, irritability, or even anxiety. This is why after eating something sweet, you may feel like lying down, scrolling aimlessly on your phone, or losing motivation to continue working. Your body is not being lazy. It is responding to a rapid change in energy availability. Over time, repeated sugar crashes can train your body into a cycle. You eat sugar to feel better. You crash. You feel tired again. Then you crave more sugar to escape that tiredness. This cycle can repeat many times throughout the day, slowly draining your overall energy. Another important reason sugar makes you tired is that sugary foods are usually low in nutrients that support long-lasting energy. Fiber slows digestion and keeps blood sugar stable. Protein supports muscle repair, hormone balance, and steady energy release. Healthy fats help regulate hunger and brain function. Sugar alone provides calories, but very little support. This is why a sugary snack often leaves you hungry again shortly after eating. Your body received calories, but not the tools it needs to sustain energy. Some people are more sensitive to this effect than others. If you regularly skip meals, your blood sugar regulation is already unstable. Adding sugar on top of that instability can make crashes more severe. Poor sleep also increases sensitivity to sugar. When you do not sleep enough, your body becomes less efficient at processing glucose. Stress has a similar effect. Chronic stress increases hormones that interfere with insulin, making blood sugar swings stronger. As we age, our ability to manage blood sugar can also change. This does not mean sugar suddenly becomes dangerous, but it does mean that the body requires more balance and awareness than before. Another factor often ignored is inflammation. High sugar intake over time can contribute to low grade inflammation in the body. Inflammation is energy consuming. It quietly steals resources from your system. This can make you feel tired even when you are eating enough and sleeping reasonably well. Many people with chronic fatigue do not realize that sugar may be contributing to this underlying inflammation. The goal is not to fear sugar or eliminate it completely. Sugar itself is not evil. The problem is how we consume it and how often. Eating sugar on an empty stomach is one of the fastest ways to create a crash. Drinking sugar in liquid form, such as soda or sweetened coffee, is even more powerful because liquids deliver sugar to the bloodstream extremely quickly. When sugar is eaten together with fiber, protein, or fat, the body processes it more slowly. Blood sugar rises more gently. Insulin response becomes calmer. Energy stays more stable. This is why whole fruits affect the body differently than candy, even though both contain sugar. Hydration also plays a role. Mild dehydration can worsen fatigue and make sugar crashes feel stronger. Drinking enough water supports circulation, digestion, and energy balance. Small adjustments can create big changes. You do not need to be perfect. Even reducing one sugar spike per day can improve how you feel. Many people are surprised by how much clearer their mind becomes when blood sugar stays stable. Understanding sugar gives you power. When you know why your energy drops, you stop blaming yourself. You stop assuming something is wrong with you. Instead, you begin to work with your body instead of fighting it. Your body is always communicating. Feeling tired after eating sugar is one of its quiet messages. When you learn to listen, respond, and adjust gently, your energy can slowly return to a more natural, steady rhythm.